Wow.
So there's growing concern that Donald Trump lying about Mexico and the Mexican people is creating a backlash against candidates who are pro-free market, want to be allies with the United States, want to continue the policies that you began in your presidency that has actually seen and ushered in a generation of economic growth in Mexico.
Did you know, Joe, yesterday, finally, President Peña stood up and he spoke strong. He told Trump, don't play around with us. Don't lie to people. We are doing our work. And if you think that you can just get Mexico out of the way, you're not going to do it. Congress in Mexico, Senate, and the House also, all of them together, no, with all different parties joining, the 4 presidential candidates, same thing. So Mexico says now, enough, Trump. You must respect us. We're neighbors, we're partners, and we have worked together throughout the time. You don't have the right to destroy what we have constructed in such a long time. That, yes, what you say is true. Mexico has been upgraded through NAFTA, and today we're full employment. We have improved the income of people. The flow of migrants has decreased significantly, as you know.
He says they're coming in, and it's so dangerous.
Again, at almost 50-year lows. So
it is.
David Ignatius.
Mr. President, I want to ask you, you have an American president who's calling out the National Guard just to your northern border. Is Mexico beginning to have to think about alternative ideas about security? You have the Chinese who are interested in doing more with Mexico. You have other countries who would like to be friends at a time when our president seems to be treating Mexico as an enemy. What about that?
Well, that Mexico is quite a secure place, and we, for instance, the 2 armies, the U.S. Army and Mexican Army, exercise on the Pacific, on the Gulf of Mexico every year to prevent whatever threats could happen. So Mexico is a solid partner of the United States in the case of security.
So that hasn't changed?
No, that's very strong in Mexico. Now, the case of the rates of homicides that we have in Mexico today, because of the drug cartels, for number one, drug cartels headquarters are here in the States, and they are not Mexican cartels. It's U.S. cartels that buy the drug, that hire those Mexican cartels to bring in the drug, because the consumer market is here. So to stop that from happening, it has to start right here in the United States, and legalization should proceed as is being done with cannabis and marijuana, so that we take away the money from the cartels. So there are a lot of well-sustained, reasonable measures that we can take to work together. What we have built is great through NAFTA. Now, U.S. farmers, watch out. Mexico buys from you every year over $40 billion U.S. worth of corn. And now we went down south to buy that corn from Argentina, from Brazil. So you're going to be heard. You better speak up, because this guy is taking you to nowhere. And you consumers, this trade war, you're going to pay the price for it. You, U.S. American citizens, consumers, you are going to pay the price. The prices of avocados, the prices of vegetables, the prices of automobiles through the steel tariff that he imposed are going to cost you much more than what you're paying right now. Is that fair? This guy is wealthy. He can buy cars with 40% more cost, but you are not. So you need to stop him on what is going on.